Ladies and gentlemen, now in today's video, we're going to be checking out 7-star Rank 2 Unawakened Emma Frost. So for this showcase today, we don't have any team synergies, there's no boosters, no suicide masteries, and we actually do have a relic equipped today. I totally forgot in yesterday's showcase to equip a relic on more, and also properly wrap up his missions as well. So we were missing a little bit of degeneration damage. And also probably a few clutch plays with the striker and heavy attack power stealing. But here we're in telepath form. We're going up to 10 prowess here. We're going to chuck off these special 2. Double crit. Okay, unfortunately not quite. Still though, even without crits there on the second hit, still some pretty tidy damage. Okay, and we're back in telepath. We should be able to now quickly ramp up to 10 prowess. Okay, just need a few more crits there. Okay, nice. Hey, dude, look at that. So yeah, if you get lucky with the prowess, man, it's very close to, at least when we got class advantage, I think that's about almost 110,000 damage. I actually need him to throw a special 2 here. Just so we can go telepath. And then we can start ramping. If my striker crits, do I gain prowess? No, I don't. Okay, let's dodge. And then I think we go for another combo and then special 2. Oh, we're in assassins, so there should be... Oh, mate, no crits there. It's really unlucky, actually, because I've got her, striker ability... sorry, not striker ability, 7-star ability set to increase the crit chance. So yeah, that was Winter Soldier with, fairly bad crit RNG, and it was still a pretty good time. But let's look at Captain Marvel. And one thing I just want to highlight... Emma Frost, I think for a lot of people with a 7-star selector, is just the utility option to go for. You know, if you're a proper deep endgame roster is kind of lacking immunity to certain effects, she just covers so many different nodes and scenarios. You've got immunity to stun, bleed, poison, incinerate, shock, frostbite, cold snap, fatigue, concussion, and exhaustion as well. And on top of that, if you play in the way that's kind of the max damage playstyle in telepath form, then you completely ignore opponents' evades as well. And that is super powerful because it means you can bypass evade champions where they have a high shrug-off chance or full debuff immunity. So yeah, she's just an amazing counter for so many really annoying evade matchups in this game. So yeah, Emma Frost, the core utility is really, really solid. She's definitely a fan favorite from people that, were playing around with the Colossus Trinity a few years ago. So yeah, honestly, I see so much hype around, picking a 7-star Emma Frost a little bit later tonight. And I definitely see it. I think my only reservation with my roster, personally, is I've already got the, mutant-wise, I've got the Domino up there, I've got the Bishop up there. And also got the Storm Pyramid X as well, so it's kind of I really want that more just to flesh out my Mystic roster a little bit and just be amazing on BG defense as well. But I think, if you really are looking for that high utility 7-star champion out of your selector, Emma Frost is definitely a really, really solid shout. Okay, cool. I think this should allow us to stay in telepath. I think I might need to throw a heavy attack here. Oh, no. Okay, we're back in it now. Just need to get some crits. I think we go 5 combo, then special 2. Okay, nice. 51k, not too bad at all. Okay, really need to bait out that. Perfect. And then, to be fair, if we just go for a special 2 now, I did actually get hit a little bit early on. It's a very nice Assassin special 2 finish, though, 84,000 there. But that was still 74 hits. Again, damage output-wise, she's never felt massively lagging or a Noodle champion. It does feel very nice at the 7-star rank 2 level. Again, I imagine that's probably going to be around 90 to 100 hits if you've got to, fresh out the selector. At, what is it, 7-star rank 1. Okay, nice. I think we actually throw this a little bit early here. There's maybe a chance that Unstoppable failed. It's not a high chance, but it is there. There is a small ability accuracy reduction. And she also, I'm just going to showcase this here, on the special one, does have a power sting as well, which again, for certain nodes, can allow her to access like a particular synergy with nodes that require having like power sting applied to the opponent. There are a few of those dotted about the endgame. So yeah, there's just like a lot of weird stuff that she can do. I do like Moore's utility though, but I think it's tough to argue that Emma Frost is not the best overall utility out of the 6 available champions in the selector. And this match, unfortunately, is a little bit annoying because we're losing a lot of tempo on the Unstoppable. Just don't get those crits. Okay, nice. Still a very good blast there. Kind of an optimal, but still worked out quite nice. To be fair, she's kind of got the range to finish off like most opponents in Battlegrounds, maybe as an attacker, good at rank 2, in kind of like a 1 special 2 if you're very lucky with the crits, and if you're not so lucky with the crits, maybe a couple. Oh, no, dude. I was hoping we'd actually just end the match with that one. But there we go. Juggernaut's down. Again, not really the most ideal match, but still like 79 hits there. Didn't like drag on too much. Let's just go for like a couple more fights, and then we're going to jump into, I think, a little bit of Act 7. We don't have Act 8 currently on the content creator beta, unfortunately. I think, again, the bulk of our really important damage is just really coming from getting those special 2s right. Chuck in another combo. Let's go for the dodge on that. I think, to be fair, we've got the prowess already, so I might as well just dump that. Getting the strike, I'll use a heavy attack just to balance out power a bit more. Oh, we should be good. I should have just committed to a full 5 combo there. I think double medium here. Still pretty nice. I think we'll just go for this, just to make sure we're well ahead on power. Hey, double crits, let's go. Okay, we need to quickly ramp up the prowess here. We're also coming into Assassin's range as well, so get like a few more crits, just get a good line up here. And that's about the closest I can push it. To be fair, I think like in any phase now, as long as we just get to the special 2, the fight is over. Even a special 1 should do this, to be fair. Hey, there we go. Rhino's down. He's gone. And there is also, I think it's a synergy, maybe with Mysterio as well, that does allow Emma to bypass reverse controls. So that one can be super useful on, like, you know, the end of fights such as Grandmaster or Set and Pass. So yeah, she actually has quite a few synergies. I know she has one, I think, with Professor X that increases the prowess a little bit more. Like one with Kitty as well that gives her a bit more damage in various forms. Alright, let's go for a cheeky dodge there. Oh, definitely messed up on that one. Right, this Storm is... she's playing ball, man. She's been really, really good, like, throwing her special attacks. Okay, I think we just go for this here, though. Oh, dude, I keep on messing up a little bit on that special one. Okay, we got it that time. I think we just... Oh, super, super unlucky on the crits. Yeah, only got like 4 prowess in that one. Okay, nice. We have been getting a really good amount of prowess there. We should be at 10 for the final one. Plus going down into Assassin's range. Oh, very, very nice finish against Storm there. So yeah, overall damage output feels very good. It does feel like in a very similar ballpark to Ebony Maw yesterday. But anyway, now let's go and try and find a path to showcase a little bit of her utility. Alright, so we're going up against a couple of champions with annoying evade mechanics. So we got classic Spider-Man, and then we've got Hitmonkey on the knockdowns as well. So we're going to get into telepath form. This is right at the end of Act 7, so there is also like a falter node that we do need to play around. So whenever that node is looking to trigger, we just need to make sure we get away from Spider-Man here. You can see just like failing all of the evades here. And then if we get well away, activate the fall. That's perfect, mate. That's perfect. And then if we chuck this off, oh, massive damage. Okay, this actually going really, really well. And then we just want to take it slow for a moment. Get back up there. Okay, unfortunately, I got the folder there. I am a noob. She can play around evade, but again, does not have a counter. Unless there's a synergy or something that I may be missing to deal with the falters. Okay, well that's very nice. And if we just go for one more combo, this man's done, straight in the bin. So yeah, once you get like very comfortable about, you know, changing her forms around and just kind of weaving in heavy attacks at the right opportunity, she just is an absolute banger for all sorts of annoying evade champions in the game. We've got Hitmonkey as well. I know after you knock him down, this gain is, what is it, 2 stacks. So just want to get in telepath form here. And just also pay very close attention to that falter timer. We can't rely on the safety of that too much. Oh, he does have unblockable here. Okay. Well, I made a little bit of a mistake here. Yeah, I didn't know this man was going full unblockable. Okay, that makes it a little bit more tricky. I've just got to focus up. Okay, as long as I get away now, we should be good. Okay, nice. Let's get the comeback here. Oh, unfortunately, just dashed in at the wrong moment there. Okay, I think if I be a bit cheeky here, just go for that. You just run in after this one. Still in telepath form. We don't need to worry about evade. Going for another combo. And there we go. So yeah, the Spider-Man matchup was certainly a little bit more smooth, but you know, that's just a bit of an example in a couple of matches how you can bypass evade mechanics if you're playing a little bit better than myself. Then finally, we're just going to go like left-hand side in the Mr. Sinister quest here, because there's a biohazard path, but there's also like a pretty cool interaction with the Incinerate node as well. So it's like if you crit too high in this one and deal over 5% of the opponent's health, you take an Incinerate back. So we're probably going to do that with the special too. But at the same time, then we should just instantly shift back into Diamond form and immediately get it dispelled. So that should be a pretty cool interaction. But there is also, I forgot about this, a pretty annoying buffet node on this one. Actually, even if we crit on the heavy, like, the immunity just saved us from getting the, friggin' Incinerate there, man. Luckily. Okay, let's chuck in a combo. So yeah, you see we get the Incinerate, and then we just quickly shift back to Diamond form. We would have got wrecked, dude. If that Incinerate had stayed on us, To be fair, like, that is a lethal node still. So yeah, maybe it's just a little bit safer just to stay in diamond form. Oh no, okay. Right, we've pushed into a special one. We're back in diamond now. But again, it does require some patience, some planning, some management. And if you want to be aggressive with the damage, you know, there is always that risk playing in the Frost. That, you know, you're just going to be out in telepath form when the debuffs do come. But now we've got like a full-on biohazard fight. So here, again, if we're looking to stay in diamond form, we mainly just want to keep on like pushing the opponent as much as possible, and probably like dump our specials as well for a bit of safety, because we want the opponent to get above a threshold before we do. So yeah, I think if I dump this into there, okay, fantastic. And there we go, we should be able to finish off the match there. So yeah, it requires a bit more finesse than I'm probably displaying today in order just to get it down to perfection. But if you are, you know, an Emma Frost enthusiast that's played this champion a lot in the past, and I never, unfortunately, managed to assemble like the full team at the height of their power, and it was never my kind of like go-to team back in the day. If you've got a lot of practice with Emma, again, you just get really good at like managing kind of the power thresholds and just making sure, you know, you're as safe as possible. And there is stuff you can do, like, you know, baiting out heavy attacks. You go for a combo in here and straight into a special one. Bring us straight back to diamond form. Perfect. Okay, this is actually some pretty good power management, you know? We're doing alright here. If we just go for another special one, then yeah, we still would have been back, like, straight into diamond form as well. So it's just kind of like changing up the rhythm and how you play. But yeah, she does work well, getting through some of these immunity nodes. Again, we've got Biohazard in play, there's Bleed, there's Poison, there's the Backblast node for Incinerate as well. And all of that we're just completely ignoring, as long as we can, you know, stay and maintain diamond form. Oh, okay. Was left open for a microsecond there. Luckily didn't end up taking too much damage. And is this going to switch us back? Oh, we need a few more hits just to get him above our bar of power. And there we go. So yeah, Emma Frost, you've certainly got to work for bits of the utility, but overall, I think it is, you know, quite evident that if you play her certain ways, like, she probably has like the most nodes that she can do out of all 6 of the champions in the 7-star select. I mean, just being able to cover, like, you know, Bleed, Poison, Incinerate, Shock, Frostbite, Cold Snap. It's just like such a long list of debuffs, man. It really is quite crazy. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts on the 7-star version of Emma Frost. Is this the champion you're going to be picking from the selector maybe a little bit later this evening? And if you did enjoy today's showcase, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.